Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening. So before we get into it, just want to say go ahead and leave us a like, comment, also subscribe if you are new to the channel. Trying to reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so hopefully you all can help me out with that. So if my voice sounds a little low, that's because it is early in the morning for me, earlier than when I usually record, and you know, I'm not gonna be as loud, right? Plus I just woke up, but I woke up and I saw that dev notes were actually released, so I was like, okay, good, so let's let's make a video on this. Obviously now it's very interesting that they decided to do the things that they did. I think it's gonna better the game. I also am glad they are listening to us in the community itself, so I think it's a major W on Netmarble's part, so hopefully they keep it up. But yeah, so let's go ahead and let's read it. Yeah, so it says, to all knights who love 7 Deadly Sins Can Cross, this is PD Co or Cool, whatever. Are you enjoying the Holy War Festival? Yes and no. It is through your valued concerns and continued support that 7 Deadly Sins stays in operation to this day. Yeah, so they're talking, thanking us, thanking us for keeping it running, basically. The dev notes will share the server results from the worldwide user survey. So this is the survey we did about maybe a month, maybe going on 2 months now that we did. And we gave our opinions on a couple of things in the game, what could better the game, features, etc. So our update plans will be guided in part from these results, and we vow to continue our development of the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross with our knights for our journey ahead. The survey was given to all knights from around the world to bring closer attention to issues and better understand the difficulties the knights were facing in detail. So yes, they did get a lot of survey results, a lot more than I was expecting, actually. So they have over 70,000 people that answered the survey in different languages. So not only were there language barriers, there were 70,000 knights that, responded to the survey. So there might be a couple of things that maybe they may not have seen or got into. So yeah, keep that in mind. Right? And they're thankful for everyone who participated in the survey. So first of all, they would like to introduce details about the survey participants. Said most knights were either fans or at least familiar with the original manga and anime of the 7 Deadly Sins, right? So most knights also enjoyed the story, PvP, and hero strengthening aspects of the game the most. Now, this did surprise me. Hero strengthening aspects of the game. This one surprised me. I didn't think a lot of people would like this, now that I'm thinking about it, because many people had issues with upgrading, enhancing, units. So I actually am surprised that that was one of the most popular things that people enjoyed about the game. So really did surprise me. So tell us about your knowledge of the 7 Deadly Sins. So basically it's going to show these graphs, and it's literally just the percentage of answers that they got, right? So 55% of people said I was familiar with the manga or anime before playing the game. So I'm surprised this wasn't a lot more people. I was expecting 70 at least, right? But 55.0% were familiar with it. 33 was just a fan of 7 Deadly Sins in general. I don't really know what the difference is. So how can you be like a fan of the series if you never watched the anime or read the manga, and you never played the games? That one confused me a little bit, but sure. How many hours a day on average do you spend playing Grand Cross? So a lot of people voted 1 through 3 hours. Second most popular one was more than 3 hours, and then 21.6% was 30 minutes to an hour. Okay. So again, this was the most popular. 1 hour to 3 hours is what you typically see on this game. More than 3 hours. Okay. Okay, this one actually less than 5 minutes. So a lot of people who say they only log in just to do their dailies, it's only 1% of them. Basically 2% if you round it up. So I guess it doesn't matter. What's your team combat class? So many people are within 200,000 to 230,000. 170,000 to 200,000, and a small number are above 230,000, which is very surprising, very shocking. What content do you enjoy the most? Again, it did say story, PvP, and strengthening heroes were the top 3 voted. So interesting. So second, they would like to take the time to summarize Knight's opinions and suggestions about improving the top three categories. So growth and upgrades, playable content, and rewards and shops. So growth and upgrades, leveling up ultimate moves. So this was heavily voted for. I guess I wouldn't say heavily, but 18%. And then secondly was 17%. And so forth and so forth, right? So regarding growth and upgrades. So this is the very interesting part about this whole dev notes, right? Many knights have expressed concerns regarding the difficulties of growth and upgrades. There are also many improvements suggesting regarding leveling up collab heroes, ultimate moves, and super awakening. It was frequently pointed out how unfair it was not to be able to obtain certain heroes from the past, and in turn be unable to fully utilize ultimate moves and level them up. So they're talking about collab heroes right here, because a lot of people start playing after the collabs dropped and they have never returned since. This might change though, which is very interesting. This part is due to the nature of collaborations releasing heroes in a fixed schedule under contract, people. So keep that in mind, under contract. So they're under obligation to have a schedule fixed for the collab. So it's not like they can bring them back. It's not like they can regularly, release banners with these units. No, they're under contract. So it is harder because legally they have to release those units within that time span. Legally, there's literally nothing they can do, right? So currently they are discussing with each IP holder so that knights who haven't acquired existing collaboration heroes may see these collaborations return in the future. So this isn't like a guaranteed thing, right? But it is a very, very good step forward that Netmarble is doing, right? It is a very good chance we could see these collabs come back. So if they discuss with each IP holder, there is a chance that they could return. So I'm very, very excited to see what that brings to the table, how this changes the game, so forth and so forth. So be excited for that. We ask for your understanding of the difficulties of providing an exact time for this implementation. So please keep that in mind. Implementing this is going to be very, very tight, because of the fact that some IP holders are very strict. That's just how it is. So we'll see what happens, but I think that's a good step forward. Knights also pointed out difficulties in performing Super Awakenings. So to ease the burden on the growth materials related to Super Awakening, more ways of acquiring said materials will be available in new and continuous events starting from July. So I guess we're going to see more stuff in July for both versions, or I don't know if this released on JP, but I'm assuming for both versions, since, we are kind of within like a month time, time away from each other. So I'm assuming both versions will see this change, right? So very, very good that they're doing this as well. I am curious because the Super Awakening tower that we have is absolute doo-doo. It's doo-doo. So we'll see. Supplies for costume, enhanced materials, and equip engraving materials will also be adjusted by increasing the number of locations from when they drop from. So that's really, really good that they're doing this as well. So it says supplies for costume, enhanced material. I don't know what it says, costumes. I think like free costumes or something like that. Enhanced materials and engravement. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. So here it goes, right? So regarding enjoyable content, 10% of people chose main story, 8% chose battle events. PvP is down here with 3%. Wow, that's very, very surprising. I'm actually surprised. So regarding playable content, there was a wide variety of opinions on improving playable content by knights. So they're gonna share some key suggestions. Knights were naturally keen for more content from the main story, again, which I'm very surprised about, because they do regularly update the chapters. So I was very surprised about that one. Again, I thought personally we were gonna see many people pick Final Boss Battle, Fight Festival Normal has 6%, but Fight Festival Elite, I thought these two would be around the same percentile range, but I guess not. Very, very interesting. Same thing with training cave and death matches. So I'm very, very surprised about that as well. We also received suggestions on additional battle contents based on original source material from the Seven Deadly Sins series. At the moment, we are preparing to provide regular, cooperative, event-type content based on key events from the story. So we'll see what that means. I am very curious to see what they're going to do. And then many suggestions also requested knighthood competition. I don't play knighthood competition, so we'll see what they do with that. Again, not very huge on that, so yeah. Regarding rewards and shops, this is good. 20% people chose login rewards. This is a big one because right now, currently, we have a login reward that's separate from the regular one, which I think they should literally just replace with, but it is what it is, right? So login reward is a big one. Coin shop is also another huge one. I honestly thought this might surpass login rewards, but I can see where people are coming from with this. That's a big one. Very big one. Fight festival ranking match rewards. Very, very big. So yeah, and then obviously, you know, the other ones. So these are the top 3, which I think are very, very good. I think treasure shop could definitely be up there as well. Definitely. I think they should take their time with that and upgrade it. But here we go. So basically what they're saying is the login rewards will be revised. That's it. It's going to be revised. So they're aiming to provide this after July. So unfortunately we won't see it till after July, so give or take 2 months maybe, but at least, you know, they're self-aware and they are going to do this, right? The knights or the fans or whatever have spoken out and they're going to do this, so I'm very, very hyped for that. After all current login rewards have been received, only new login rewards will remain. That's very, very good, very, very good. We also received many suggestions on expanding the use of hero coins and improving the shop. We plan to renew purchasable items in the coin shop with regular discounts and add more event type items to increase coin usage efficiency. A coin dungeon system to obtain growth materials by using hero coins is planned. Okay, very nice. Very, very nice, actually. So a coin dungeon system to obtain growth materials by using hero coins is planned to be added in the future. I think that's very nice. Very, very nice. So it also says for Fight Festival ranking match and competition, knighthood competitions, we're planning to add a symbolic achievement reward along with increasing the quantity of existing rewards to provide better satisfaction. I like it. I like it. I'm a big fan of this, man. Event items from collection events will be managed separately for better item storage efficiency, and the drop rate of event items will be more balanced, so that way you can enjoy the better relevant content. So that's very good, very, very good. Netmarble, I think this is very, very a good step forward for the game itself. So they're talking about the teaser about Ragnarok. It's talking about here. They're gonna live stream it again. I am live streaming. Hopefully, you guys do join me on that. But yeah, so we also will be receiving these items. I think we already have received these items. It's available till June 23rd. So log into the game right now. You should see it. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. I think Netmarble is doing an absolutely amazing job responding to our feedback in the surveys. Again, they did have over 70,000 people who responded to it with various languages. So, be mindful. Just be mindful about it. But yeah, I think it's a very, very good step forward for Netmarble. So hopefully they keep it up. But that's going to be it for the video. You guys already know, as always, I will see you all next time.